So let's look at other pairs here. This is the US Tech 100. Now the code is exactly the same. So I'm not going to be walking you through everything. The only difference here is the symbol and also the indicators. Now obviously you can see here the close price of US Tech 100. And going further to look at the indicator values, for the Upfast MA, it's 190. And for the Upslow MA, it's 450. And for the Force Index, it's 250. So you can plot this on your MetaTrader 5 if you wish to, and you can actually use this manually to trade. You can also visually understand why the expert advisor actually takes the trades and when it should take the trades or close the trades. Now for the sell condition, our fast moving average is 55 and our slow moving average is 50. Now, isn't there something weird here? Our fast moving average is actually higher than our slow moving average. So you can now see clearly why we cannot use the same values for our buy condition, also for our sell condition. Okay, so everything here remains the same. The plot of the index, the trading strategy. You can see we also used condition 1 and 3, condition 4 and 6. Going downwards, you can see a plot of our trading strategy. For the returns, our cumulative strategy returned 2.18. Like I said earlier here, this is just what it is if you bought a unit of the US Tech 100 at the open of the chart. Okay, so at the current chart now, that's what you have. Okay, 2.18. And for the cumulative strategy, we have 3.71. And our strategy outperformed our default buy and hold strategy by 1.536. The rest of these numbers here. You can visually see that on the chart here. We have a beautiful trading strategy with the beautiful cumulative returns. And you can see there are also some points in the trading strategy where we had a period of drawdowns. Now moving further, you can also see the buy condition here. This doesn't look clumsy as the one for USDJPY. And you can see clearly we have an uptrend here. So we're in a sell condition, buy condition, sell condition, buy condition, a mixture of the both, and then buy condition. So the idea is to continue holding. If it's an uptrend, we continue holding a buy condition. And as you can see, we held this trade from this point here to where it is currently at 14,500 approximately. And you can also see the performance here as well of our trading strategy. Now next, let's look at how we can use machine learning to improve our trading strategy. In this section, we'll try to use HMM signals to filter out poor trades and overall improve our trading strategy. Now the HMM here means hidden Markov models. And with the hidden Markov models, we can use it to identify certain market structures. Depending upon the states you want, in this course, we're going to be using 4 states. And the idea here is to identify several states in the market and then run our trading strategy through those states. For example, state 1, state 2, state 3, and state 4. And for states where our trading strategy isn't profitable, we wouldn't trade during those states. Okay, I'll explain this further. So let's go down here and look at what we have on our data frame. And then we need our HMM model to take into account specifically ranging markets. So we are using MA difference between the force index average from 0. Now I want you guys to totally ignore this. In this case, we didn't use this. Okay. So next up here, we added our features. For the features, we added our returns, our fast moving average, our slow moving average for the buy condition, And then we added the direction as a feature. And then we also added the average force index for the uptrend. And then we imported our HMM model class. And then we trained our model up to 2022 for these features. Okay, I'm not going to do that because we've already done that. And then we save the model here. So we're currently loading the model as a .pkl file. And then we are giving it the features. Then we're asking it to predict. So when we look at this value counts of the HMM, you can now see the stage 3 was 7158 times. The stage 0 was 6,708 times. The stage 2 was 6,593 times. The stage 1 was 5,274 times. So we are also going to now visualize this in the chart format so we can see the states. So for condition 1 would be orange, condition 2 would be green, condition 3 would be black, condition 4 would be red. Now let's show this here using PLT, and you can see how the condition looks like. So you can see orange signifies for condition 1, green signifies for condition 2, black signifies for condition 3, and red signifies for condition 4. You can see in 2019 up to 2020, we had the red condition, which was condition 4, but we didn't have that condition again. Okay, we also had the green conditions and the black conditions. So our idea now is to run our trading strategy, let's say on condition 1, which is orange. So every time the market was orange, we're going to run our strategy only through those conditions. And then if the trading strategy was profitable, we are going to include that condition. If it wasn't, we are going to exclude it from the condition. Heading downwards here, you can see we filtered our HMM strategy. So we created condition 1, 2, 3, 4 for the 4 conditions. And now we see our buy signal for HMM should be where condition 1, condition 3, and condition 4. So we are not using condition 1 in this case. Okay, so condition 1 here is the orange. Okay, so we are not trading during the period where the market is orange. Okay, when the market is orange, we're not going to a buy condition. And then for a sell condition, we are only going to trade when the market is in condition 2 and condition 3. And condition 2 and 3 stands for the green and the black. So we are only going to trade when the markets, we're going to trade in the sell position when the market's in a black condition or a green condition. And then we added a combined signal of our positions. So now we're adding our positions. We say where we're calling this H position. And then we say where we initially set H position to 0. So all the values of H position are 0. And then we say where our initial position was 1, our initial position here. Okay, initial position here. Was 1 for a buy scenario. And then our HMM buy signal, which is where condition 2, 3, and 4 are set as 1. We should set our value as 1. Otherwise, we set it as 0. Okay. And then for the sell condition, where our position was -1, and then the HMM signal is 1. So for condition 2 and condition 3, we set that value to 1, to -1. Otherwise, we set our H position as the previous position here. And on counting our values for the H position, you can see that we are in the neutral position 14,000 times, which has filtered our trading strategy and actually reduced the number of trades we were in. So we're now in a neutral position 14,000 times. If you look at the top here, we were in the neutral position 9,000 times. So now we're now in a neutral position 14,000 times, which is about 5,000 more times added. And then we're in a buy position 8,392 times, and then in a sell position 2,879 times, which is now obvious because when you look at our chart here, you can see that we obviously had an uptrend here, okay, then an uptrend here. So we obviously need more buy conditions, more buy trades rather than sell trades. As you can see here, that obviously makes sense. So in a buy trade, 8,392 times, and then we're in a sell trade, 2,879 times. Then we did the same thing as we did in previous class. We added our returns, positions, and also our trading cost. So going down here, our cumulative strategy now returned 4.33, outperforming our default buy and hold strategy by 2.1490. Okay, now let's look at this trading strategy versus the default one. Okay, so looking at this here, we had a cumulative strategy of 3.71, and you can clearly see that our machine learning strategy has actually helped us to improve our default trading strategy. And you can also see that visually from the chart here. Now, if you look here, this is the 2023 of 5th. Okay, you can see here where there was a little bit of noise in the market. Our machine learning model was at condition, condition 1. Okay, so since we're not trading on the condition 1, we did not place trades here. And then we moved over to a condition where we can place trades. So you can see what our chart looks like here. For the 5th, no trades. And then we had some trades here. Let's go and look at this for our default condition here. We'll just plot this here at 0.5. So you can see that during the period here, we had sell trades here, buy trades here, sell trades here. And when you look at the performance here, you can see that we had a huge loss here. Okay, you can see that machine learning has actually helped us to avoid those trades and actually make us profitable. Awesome.